Hello, this is Anna, and welcome to my channel, Cottage on Oak. Today, I wanted to share an estate that I went to for a wedding shower. It was gorgeous, as you can see, and I actually slowed the clip down just so we could take everything in. The ceilings in this room, I swear they were like 30 feet high. Lots of artwork. The rug was custom made for this room, which you saw a little snippet of it. It's so gorgeous. I was like, I need to live here. Here you can see the rug. There was like a balcony, a twisting staircase. And I loved that the ceiling was painted green and the walls were like a warm, yummy yellow. It's just fun to be in houses like this. It had lots of knickknacks. I loved these chairs, and everything was just beautiful. And the spot I got the most footage of was, of course, the bathroom. I loved this wallpaper. This green, gold, blue combo that the bathroom had is gorgeous. This vanity turned sink is also gorgeous. The sink was kind of pinky toned. I loved the chandelier in here, and the little red border at the top was also fun. It's just such a beautiful space. And the flooring in this bathroom was also the same flooring out in the hallway. And I heard somewhere, I can't remember where, but they said you can tell that atheism is taking over because there's no more beauty in the world. Everything is gray, basic, and boring. And I just thought that was beautiful because God is the ultimate creator. And you can see that when God is flourishing in your community, things are just more beautiful. And then when He's not there, you can tell it's cold and depressing and boring. And I thought that was cool to connect beauty with God and the boring culture with, atheism and Satan. But anyways, I just found that very interesting and I really wanted to share it with you. So you've already seen my mantle, but I did want to share a more in-depth living room tour with you. So if you did not watch my last YouTube video, the mantle was painted antique burgundy by Valspar. It was white. I recently did that. But I wanted to share some of my fall decor. So we have the dried orange garland over the mirror. Every year I buy a bag of oranges. It's like $8. I slice them up and I dry them out in a little 30-year-old dehydrator. That was my mom's. And then I make garlands out of them. I even will sometimes turn them into little Christmas ornaments to decorate the trees. For Christmas time, I feel like dried oranges can go all year round. I also have some Walmart pumpkins sitting out. I love buying those every year. And of course, we have a little corner for my kids' artwork. And then this fun little pumpkin body thing. It's like a trick-or-treat thing. This lady at our local farmer's market was selling these last year. And I think they were like $20 or $18. Nothing crazy since they were handmade. She sewed them and everything. And they sit up on their own and you can put candy in the top or use it for trick-or-treating. But I like to support local. I thought it was great she was making these, and they reminded me of the 90s Halloween. And so I bought one last year, and if she's there again this year, I'm hoping to buy another one. Sometimes it's hard to buy everything you need at once, and sometimes you have to wait a year until you can buy another one. And that's what I do often, and that's okay. My ottoman, I actually keep this covered with fabric all the time. This striped fabric is from the $10 section at Walmart. It's a big piece of fabric, it's thick, and I love it to keep stains off of the ottoman. These vintage pumpkin heads, I've shared before. They are from the thrift store. I think they are so cool. They're handmade, hand-painted. They are awesome. And again, Walmart flowers. My kids love playing with this skeleton guy. They move him all around. I feel like skeletons are an okay thing to decorate with as a Christian because they're in the Bible, for one. And also, they're not satanic, I guess. They're natural. God made the skeletons. So I feel okay decorating with those. And so I love decorating this little stool here with some books and another Dollar Tree skull right there. Dollar Tree has some great, fun little decorations and crafts. I homeschool, so I buy their little crafts that they have there for the kids. It's a great deal. My other favorite way to decorate are branches. So I love when branches fall out of the tree and they look like this. They are so cool and beautiful. I like how they stick out every which way, and I like that they are real and not faux. I'm not a faux hater because I do have some faux hydrangeas on the mantle. I just prefer real, of course. Although I do not prefer real bats. As you can see, I have some paper bats. I did a tutorial on how to make your own paper bats on a previous video, and my loving sister informed me that it was a terrible tutorial. So I was like, oh, my bad. I'm going to have to make a new tutorial. So if you watched that tutorial and you got nothing out of it, I'm so sorry. I will try to remake that again. Now, I'm not the kind of person to change out all of my pillows for every holiday. I tend to keep those things year round. Unless, of course, they get stained and I have to buy, a new pillow or something like that. But for the most part, those have been the same pillows on my couch for a long time. And I also want to point out, if you notice in my living room, there are a lot of textures. So there's the wool rug, there's the fabric on the ottoman, there's sticks, real sticks, faux flowers. There's just a lot of texture going on. Woods, I have real hydrangeas over there on the left. But I just want you to notice, like, when you're doing a space, if you add texture, if you don't like a lot of color, play with your textures. I have velvety curtains over here that are green, so just have fun with it. These curtains I bought off Amazon. They're like a sagey green. This artwork I'm thinking of changing out because it was not my favorite. But anywho, I also love putting little skeletons in this bird cage. That's a fun way to decorate, especially with kids. Kind of random, but one of the YouTubers that I watch is the Wads. I forgot her name, but she is so funny, and I love listening to her talk on her videos. So if you haven't checked her out, check her out. I'm sure you have because she has like almost 1 million subscribers on YouTube. But I will tell you, I am so excited to already dress this mantle up with my garlands that I make every year, those green garlands. They are so pretty. I love making them, even though I almost get attacked by birds every year. But they smell so good and they bring so much life to a space. My sister actually gave me the idea. I was going to use limelight hydrangeas to line my fence, but I might change it up and plant some like cedar or something that I can make Christmas garlands out of, so that way I have my own little stash every year for the holidays. So I think I'm going to do that. I have been working on my backyard garden plans. It is so hard. So hard. But anywho, let me know down below what you think. This is kind of what I've got going on. I still haven't found a spot for everything since we have recently moved. And I feel like I'm missing a few totes, but that's okay. My piano on the right is full of clutter. I have to figure out what to do with our photo albums that we have. And I still have some chandeliers sitting in the floor that I need to hook up. And let me know, do you add bats to your home decor? I think they are so, so fun. Now, my Christmas tree is going to go where these 2 chairs are. So I'm not sure if I'm going to like take one chair out or just push them back against the window. I don't know. We're going to have to do some finagling with the Christmas tree. I love a Christmas tree in front of the window, so that way from the outside you can see the Christmas lights. But that's another video for another day. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. It really helps, and I will see you next time here at Cottage on Oak.